Hear the creaking? That's kind of prevalent throughout everywhere. So again, there's Hillsborough parking right there. Windows are single pane, nothing to write home about, aluminum frame. In the corners, I mean not the corners, but taking the baseboards, they've put it back on top of the wood so it gives it a finished look, but then they didn't finish caulking all your little ridge lines and corners. So that has to be done just to give it more of a finished look if you're going to stick with this type of flooring. It's not bad. I guess the biggest thing would be maybe your lines here if you were to not pick up your feet. This is just linoleum in here. Again, not a lot of fanfare. Basic 6x6 tiles. You can see the caulk going along the corners. I've beat on the tiles. It's solid, so you don't have to do anything here. It's just not anything really all that pretty to write home about. How they kind of tied off the edge here. They kind of give that kind of soft transition from one floor surface not being level. It's a little less to be desired. I think they could have done a better job in that, just like with the baseboards. Here's your master. And not sure what kind of mattress this is, but if it stays, and then your two closets. And it's things like this, this line right here. So they took these planks of floor, measured them out, and just ran them. What would have been cool is if they staggered them, but maybe not, because there would just be more lines like that everywhere. But if done correctly, it could have made it look like they were really truly going for rustic. This is what makes me feel like Joe homeowner came up with an idea to save him some money because he either had this on hand or had a real good deal. So baseboards were lifted up here, but in there you can see the baseboards were just left and they're just kind of buried down a little bit. It's kind of schwonky. But this is the allure here. This is a nice view. So your sun, we're getting about 4 o'clock now, so it crests over this way. So you'll have good southern exposure here. Again, the window quality isn't all that great, but the configuration of having a nice big pane in the middle and then your 2 draw slides on the ends is nice. You can invite some good breeze when it's a breeze, and you can also have a nice view. You can see the dark black lines on the tips of the shingles. It looks like almost they were spaced too far apart, but every tip has a little black, like a dip line or something. You look across the way and over there, see if I can zoom in a little bit. It looks nice. It has an aesthetic appeal to it. I think when you just look close at it like I am here, you're scrutinizing it a little bit more. So nothing looks bad. It's not peeling. Doesn't look like it's getting wore out. And wow, we're almost at 8 minutes. Let me finish this up. All right, so linoleum in here. Again, the little threshold, non-existent kind of, I don't know what that is. It's like a quarter round and then caulked. This is quarter round. This is caulked. Not anything all that great, but I mean, it works. And, actually, I'm sorry, this is tile. The other one's linoleum, this one's tile. Newer vanity or newer-esque. And same thing with the tile in here on the shower, in the shower. Redone, caulk liner on the corner, probably a little bit needs to be redone there. But other than the faucets being kind of old, nothing to really address here in the immediate future. All right, we'll finish this one here.